Keion, it's clear you mean a lot to your coach.
Yeah, and he means a lot to me. I like to think that we came into each other's lives at the perfect time. I needed him to continue to help build me back up as a player, and I feel like I helped him in some ways as well. So I just feel like our relationship is very strong. I'll do anything for Coach Hop. I'll run through a brick wall for the man. Like I really love him, and he's been great with helping me develop and continue to get better as a player, but even more as a man.
Most refreshing thing I've heard and seen today was that exchange right there. In this day and age of guys leaving for the wrong reasons, finding reasons to leave, having excuses why they need to leave, you stayed. And that's why you got the reaction from the coach. And you know what happens when that happens? Good things happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if you had a great year last year, but an even better year this year based on that. Because when you can have a relationship that's built on loyalty and commitment, usually better things happen. So I'm happy for you, Keion, that that's the case with you and Hop. How's practice been so far for you guys? You got guys returning, but you got a lot of new guys in here too.
Practice has been amazing. We have a veteran group, a lot of guys that are older and know what it takes to win games. But at the same time, having a lot of new guys, you got to work out the kinks, and I think we've been doing a great job of that. Our coaching staff has done an amazing job of challenging us to where not everything is easy every day. But practices are highly competitive. We got two really good groups of 1-5 and another 5, so it's not like, one group is just beating up on the other one every day. So it's been really good with both of the groups, competing and challenging each other.
Sahvir, Hop told us what you bring to the table. I want to hear from you what you bring to the table.
Man, I think first and foremost, I think I'm a guy who's gonna bring a smile to a lot of people's faces when I walk in the room. Being the eldest of six kids, I kind of have that personality trait where I can kind of sense who needs it, and I think I bring that. I think I bring a leadership role, having some experience in college basketball, been to a couple different universities, knowing what it takes to win and knowing what doesn't win. And from a player standpoint, I think I'm the ultimate playmaker. I think I'm a guy who's more than capable and more than happy and willing to be the point guard who has 2 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, if that's the case for us to win. And also on the flip side, be the guy who can score 20 points any occasion.
That being said, and your numbers speak to that, this is your third stop. How hard is it to come into, if you are that guy, to come into a situation to recognize personnel and then be able to figure out, okay, this is where the ball needs to go, this is where it needs to go with a brand new team? And how long does it take to kind of figure that out?
Yeah, like you mentioned, it is my third stop, but kind of like in reality, it hasn't been a team where I've kind of had like that continuation of multiple players. Like at Georgia, our freshman year, we had Ant, and we had a whole bunch of seniors. They left. So my sophomore year was a new year. I transferred to Kentucky, and at Kentucky is never two of the same team. So I think the biggest thing is building camaraderie off the court, like getting to know who you're playing with, getting to know who's your roommate, getting to know who's the guy next to you in the locker room. Because if you can build trust with them off the court, that irons out a lot of stuff on the court. So when you do, have run into some conflict, they know that you're coming from a place of love and like, man, I care for you, man. This is what's gonna be best for us as a team.
Jesse?
We're gonna go to the front right to Cindy.
Cindy Brunson, Pac-12 Network, NBC Sports. Sahvir, you're new to this, but Keion, I had your game last year at Arizona where you guys only lost by a possession. I see you shaking your head. That one got away. So now that you are introducing a new defensive philosophy, do you think playing man-to-man is going to help you this season to win those kind of close matchups?
Yes, I do. I think it's good for us to be able to throw different things at teams. We're still going to play our zone here and there, but I think playing man-to-man really highlights the kind of team that we have. We have really good guards that can get into the ball and make it hard for the ball handler for them to get into their offense. And then behind them, we have a lot of length, a lot of IQ, a lot of switchability between all of our wings and our guards. So I think, you know, when there's times where we need to, you know, kind of make teams uncomfortable and shake things up, our man-to-man defense is really going to aid in that.
Keion, what's the priority for you, or what was the priority for you this summer? You had a really good year last year, as I mentioned. Some things you could be better at. So what was your approach heading into the summer, and where do you think you're at now with that stuff?
I think the biggest thing for me was, as people know, as people see, I have a knack for being able to score the ball. But with that being said, if my team is going to rely on me to make plays, I have to cut down on my turnovers. I had way too many of those last year. Granted, I was put in a position I haven't been in a long time, but that's no excuse for how many times I get the ball to the other team. That's hard to guard. But and then beyond that, you know, continue to develop my three-point shot and in my playmaking. You know, I understand I'm going to be the top of the scout. Teams are going to try to take me away and load up on me. So, you know, when that does happen, I got to be able to deliver on time and on target passes to my teammates so they're in positions to score as well.
One of the things you're really good at, like really good in the sense that I probably in the last 5 years at least haven't seen a guy drawing fouls. In isolation situations in that mid-post area, you like to operate. With it seemingly a better roster this year, do you think that approach changes at all, where instead of going into the defense, looking for the foul, trying to get to the foul line, now I'm drawing defenders and trying to find other teammates? Or is it a balance of both, trying to do both?
Exactly. It's a balance of both. I don't want to lose my aggression and putting pressure on the defense, because I know when I'm attacking and relentless to get into my spots, I'm a lot to deal with. So I don't want to get away from that. But at the same time, you know, when I do draw the extra defender, or if I do see somebody falling asleep because they're just watching me with the ball, I know that I put a lot of work in, and, you know, being able to get the ball to my teammates, because, like I said, it's all a respect thing. So if they're not respecting my teammates, you're going to die, because, you know, got to keep your eyes open. Got to guard everybody.
You guys played together at Kentucky. So, Sahvir, to what degree did that relationship, knowing Keion, factor into you coming to Washington?
A lot. Let's not act like it wasn't a factor. When I entered the portal originally, I think I texted Keion with just some eye emojis, and you know, at first it was just like a couple back and forth, like, man, you playing? And I'm like, nah, bro. What's up? Tell Dub and Coach Hop hit me up. Like, let's see if this is going to be the best fit for me. And you know, when they made that decision to come down, and you know, we visited, had a conversation with the whole coaching staff, and continue to talk with Keion and even some of the players on, you know, text message, DMs. I felt like it was just the best opportunity for me, the best fit for me.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing you play, both of you guys, this year. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Stay healthy.
Thank you so much.